Hi everyone, welcome back to Bobini Creates. My name is Jeannie and I wanted to share with you my November completed pages. So let's get started. So first off, I have a couple of PDFs. This one is from the book Christmas Mouse by Artsy Lolico. I have a video of this on my channel. It's completed with Neocolor 2, and then the only other thing is just a little bit of gel pen for the darker blue accents on the mouse. Not cute though. And then I decided just to cut out the little circle and put it on scrapbooking paper. I'm not sure that was the best decision, but I was curious what it would look like. So, you know, one of the beauties of having a PDF. And if you don't like the way it turns out, color it again, you know. Another one from that same book, I posted this one on Instagram. It's because I thought it was fitting for Thanksgiving. So super cute. This one was done with alcohol markers and Prismacolors. So, and the thing I really like about these images is you can kind of do them as detailed or as simple as you'd like. And to me, that's the fun. It just kind of depends on what kind of a mood I'm in, whether I feel like, you know, adding in the individual little, you know, bits of fur or whatnot. So it makes it that much more inviting for me to color, just because it can go either way, whatever I'm kind of feeling at the time. So next up, I have an older book. This is Nice Little Town Christmas 2, and this is by Tatiana Bogima Stolova. Sorry, I kind of stumbled on that. But this one, I kind of worked on this. This is probably the first thing I colored this month, and it's what took me the longest. It's not difficult or anything. I just needed a break from it, kind of. But let's see what I used on this. I used alcohol markers, I used gel pen, and I used Prismacolor. So, and then, oh, and I used a metallic marker for the border. And I love the coziness of the fire, and then I put in a little bit of detail of rain kind of, you know, peeking through the window, and he's sitting there with a cozy book. So cute. I love all the little details in her books. They're just, I don't know, there's just so much imagination. Okay, and then next up is Creative Haven Creative Cats. And this one qualifies for Color Your Horde, the hashtag by Lavella and T, which means basically whenever you break open a book from your stash that you hadn't colored in yet, hey, you are coloring your horde. So that's what I did here. This was the first page I've done out of this book. I used metallic craft paint, I used glitter gel pens, and I used Prismacolors. And yeah, I just came in with a little tiny paintbrush and painted away until I was ready to move on with either a gel pen or whatnot. And yeah, I really like the way it came out. I'm not much of a Zen doodly type person, but in the end, it was really kind of satisfying to color. So I was glad that I did. All right, next up is another one that qualifies for Color Your Horde. You would have seen a flip through of this on my channel recently, and this is Favor Reed's nature coloring book. And the page I completed is probably my favorite page that I've done this month. And so on this one, let's see what I used. I used alcohol markers, Prismas, and gel sticks for the background, and metallic marker in silver a little bit for this. But this was just so cozy. I was loving this, and you know, you may know I love to camp, so this spoke to me, and I had I don't know, just such a good time coloring it. It's just so cute, you know, and I love the little glow of the fire, and yeah, it was just fun. So yay, successful first picture out of that book. Next up, we have another one that was video color and chat. This is a Whimsy Girl's Christmas, and this is by Hannah Lynn. And I did this little baking girl, and I used alcohol markers, and I used Prismacolors and some gel pen and a little bit of Posca for the, you know, polka dots on it. But she turned out cute. She was a little challenging. On my video, I said that I was a little out of practice with Hannah Lynn, and yeah, it took me a minute to kind of get back in touch with what to do with, you know, her hair and different parts. But yeah, I like the way it came out, and it just kind of got me in the Christmas spirit here as well. Ready to do some baking coming up before you know it. Let's see. Oh, I colored in Coloring Heaven Christmas Gnome Special, and this is an illustration by Mariola Budek, and this was completed with alcohol markers. I used some soft pastel for the background and bits of the snow, and Prismacolor for some shading. Oh, and some metallic marker for the metal, you know, little bit of his sleigh. But I thought he turned out cute. I don't especially love gnomes, but I thought he was just a little cutie pie, so that was fun. And I like the way the background came out. That was just what I had in mind, so it's always nice when something turns out the way you had hoped that it would. So that was cool. Okay, what else do we have? We have, this is an old book. This is Mary, oops, I've got my little backing cardstock that I always keep in my books. So this is Mary Englebright's Color Me Christmas, and I've always really enjoyed this book. So I kind of bring this out every year, and this one actually was a whip. As you may know, I usually don't have a whole lot of whips, but I had colored a little bit of the greenery on this, and that was it. So I came back in and decided just to finish it up, and in the end, I like the way it came out. It was with Prisma's glitter gel pen, glitter craft paint for the snow, and I think that's it. Oh, and a little bit of gel pen, like for example on the stems and the writing here. And also that was actually a craft paint, and then the star and some of the smaller bits are with the glitter gel pen. But yeah, this was a good one to color, and I was glad that I was able to complete a whip, you know, and pretty simple, you know. Yeah, nice Christmas vibe. Okay, and then I've got Maria Trolle's Universe. And in this one, I colored the little tiny girl and her little bee friend. And on this one, I used, let's see, what did I use? Arteza. Oh, I started out with Arteza watercolor pencils for the foliage. And then I went over that with Arteza pencil. So that was all I used here. And I had seen Davissa from DJ's Colorful Escape had colored recently in another Maria Trolle book with, I don't remember what brand of watercolor pencils. No, and I thought to myself, that looks like so much fun. I haven't, you know, cut loose with those in a little while. So, so that was kind of my inspiration for getting started. So thank you, Davissa, for that. And yeah, I think this one actually turned out pretty good as well. You know, this is these images are fun to color. Okay, last but not least, I have Johannas Christmas, and I colored a tree in here with, let me find it here, with Arteza pencils. Oh, no. Arteza Twi markers and a little bit of Jelly Roll. The Twi markers, or Twee markers, however you say that, here, let me show you what they look like. They're these little numbers. They actually have the names on them, but my eyesight is poor. So this actually says, I can read it right now, watermelon pink. But truth be known, when I go to grab one of these, I can't read that very good. So I numbered these myself so that I could swatch them out. I've had these forever because I use them for journaling. And I thought, why do I not use those for coloring? So I broke them out. They're fun. They're a water-based marker. So you can see it's still really fine, but it's that's the thicker side. And then this side, I don't know if you can see, is just teeny, teeny, tiny. So it's awesome to be able to get in little bitty spaces. But anyway, that's what I used on this. I had intended on doing a background and time just got away from me. So, this is how it ended up. I like the colors. I'm not crazy about the coloring, but I like the colors. And I was glad to have a picture completed out of this book. This is another one I've had forever, so it's always nice to kind of, make a little bit of progress in that. But anyway, that is all I have for you today. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing everything that you've colored for the last month. So hope you guys are getting started on those videos soon, because I can't wait to watch. I will see you on the next video, everybody, and bye for now.